Welcome. We coming to you to cover the Canton Network token. Coming to you, you better listen because I'm telling you, uh, I, you're going to miss out on a whole bunch of money. Read that disclaimer right there, please. Canton Network. What's that sign say up there on the Canton Network? What does it say on the on the chart right there? In order to be the 1% to become wealthy holding the Canton Network, you must not be the 99% that hold XRP. And that's the truth, people. If you're going to be wealthy, you better get rid of your XRP. I'm here to tell you, it ain't XRP. It's just not XRP. I'm just going to come to you. If you turned in for the truth, you got the truth. We get over here on Canton Network. Let me show you something. All she's setting up up on top of is support levels. I wanna get it on a daily chart and just look. I want you to show you something now. This token's is steady in an upward trend. You had the whole crypto market pulling back yesterday. And all it done was pull back to the 16-cent level. I said it's gonna hold right here, and look at there where it held. Go back and look at the other Canton Network videos I put out. I punted out. I said it's gonna hold right there at that 16-cent level. What did it do? It stayed there, and it's steady going up. You're gonna see Bitcoin, XRP, and all these other alts. Out of all the alts, I'm telling you, I cover ZBEC, I cover XCN. This is the one. This token, you can get in on it now while you still got a chance, or you can buy it when it's $5, $10, $50, or $100. Now, me personally, I'm buying it in at 16, 17 cents. This token is designed for the banks. And the banks, the biggest banks, are behind this token. I don't know. And BlackRock is invested in, not indirect. It's like indirect invested in Canton Network. Before BlackRock pumps an ETF out, if it does ever pump one out on XRP, Canton Network will be. It'll have a BlackRock ETF before XRP does. If you like the Canton Network and you've tuned in, people have started selling their XRP and buying Canton Network because they know. If you know the real, I know the real reason behind XRP. But I ain't gonna come on here and say. But if you hold XRP, keep right on holding it. We're gonna become wealthy right here. This token right here. It will retire me. I promise you that. And I'm gonna keep this channel going. I ain't gonna stop it. Uh, you can subscribe. I'm not here for clickbait. I'm here to tell you the truth. Go over and listen to Crypto Advisor. He'll tell you about this Canton Network. He made a video on it. I'm telling you, people, y'all buying that trash XRP, you're gonna wish you hadn't in the next year or so. You're gonna wish you had bought Canton Network. I ain't. My largest bag at one time was XRP. Everybody covers XRP cause it's clickbait. It's clickbait for XRP, and Ripple loves it because I'm not going to tell you, but figure it out on your own. If you want to, you can email me, and I'll tell you. When they find out it's too late on XRP, this token here is going to be way up there. This token is ranked right now. You got XRP sitting at number 5 now. It's going to go lower. Canton Network is sitting at number 14. We're coming for you, XRP. We're coming for you, Ethereum. You can bet your bottom dollar we're going for the number 1 and the number 2 spot. Canton Network. And Canton Network, it's going to have to be bad to get ahead of Bitcoin, but it's going to pass XRP, BNB, and it's going to surpass Ethereum. Banks, this is the banker's token. I'm telling you, you can believe what you want, and I'm telling you, from the bottom of my heart, this is one of the only altcoins that's gonna be on. That's gonna come out on the very top. This ain't no. There ain't nobody blowing this token up. This token ain't listed on big major exchanges like Coinbase. This token is coming up under the radar. Guess who else is in partner with this Canton Network token? Ripple. Ripple. Think about that, y'all. Ripple. What's Ripple doing with the partnership on? They ain't acquiring Canton Network. They gonna use Canton Network. You think they gonna use XRP? No, buddy. No, buddy. I'm here to tell you, people, it is Canton Network. This token, man, it didn't pull back hardly none in this pullback. It's still that chart there is going straight up. This is going up, not down. And I'm telling you, XRP is going back under $1. I don't care what content creator tells you it ain't. You watch what I tell you. XRP is going back to 80 cents. 75 to 80 cents. In the next bull run, it won't get to $4. Yeah, I said it. It won't get to $4. I'm coming to you with the truth. This token right here is going to pass the price of XRP and be getting up on it. This token, look at the green up under there. Look at the support levels it's got up under there. And just a little bit of hey, it's I don't know what else I can tell you. I don't know what. If you want it, it's on Kraken. Go to Kraken. Caleb and Brown. You can get it at Caleb and Brown. I'm not here I got a Kraken link in there, but I just put it in there in case you want a link to go to get to the website to get it. They ain't paying me nothing. I ain't got no, like these other content creators. I'm not on here to make a bunch of money with the hype. I'm here to tell you the truth. I have seen cryptos just go to the top and just bottom. Useless. But I'm telling you, out of every crypto I cover, this is the main one. This is you could in my book, and ZBEC's my largest bag, but this is soon to be my largest bag. Canton Network. This token in the next 4 years will retire me, y'all. I'm that serious on it. I take the bet from anybody that this token is going to pass XRP. It's going to pass it where it's sitting at on the number 5 spot, and it's going to pass it in price. Look at there. Beautiful. Beautiful. If we can get through this resistance level right here between right here at 0.1826 and get above the 1842, We're going right on up. The next resistance is 19.5 cents right there. And see, once it gets, if it can break above that, it's going to break right out of this trend line, and it's going to keep right on going. And it's going to be in the 20 cent ranges. It's done a past XLM H bar. It's done a past the price of XLM, and it's there with it moves with XRP H bar. It's done a doubled on H bar. And I hold XEN because low cap and it's doing really good. But I tell you what, let's look at the RSI on the daily chart. Is it the daily chart? Look where this token's been at. Look where this token's been at, y'all. It got right below here on the, got down to 45 during the pullback, and that's all it done. It went right back on up. 1 hour chart, look at our beautiful bullish pattern, just going straight on up on the 1 hour. 4 hour, it come down to the bottom of the RSI, bounce, went right back up. It ain't got nothing on the weekly, but the daily, look at her, still making higher lows, just going right on up. Making higher highs, going right on up. This is it, y'all. This is the token. I don't know what else to say to you. But y'all holding XRP and all these content creators, y'all clicking on their channel, they getting thousands upon thousands of views cause of XRP. And all these people, I said, they gonna lose. They gonna crash. You wait. It ain't something is bad gonna happen. Something bad gonna happen with XRP. Something's gonna have to come to the surface with XRP because this token here is gonna go ahead of them. You're not getting ahead of the banks. Ripple ain't getting ahead of the banks. The banks is too big, too powerful. You ain't getting ahead of the banks. You better get invested and make this money off the banks because they behind this token right now. They behind this token. This is gonna be their token. They ain't moving nothing on Ethereum. They ain't moving nothing on Solana. It's this token right here. It's worth my time to sit here and talk for hours about Canton token because I'm telling you, this is the token. This is when all of them fail. This is going to be the one standing at the top. Canton token. You got J.P. Morgan. You got BlackRock. You got Bank of America. You got the Bank of China. You got all these banks behind this that's involved in this token. And these banks is going to tell them banks outside the United States, you deal with us, you deal with this token right here. Privacy. Privacy. All I can say is Ripple has done a lot with XRP, not to benefit anybody holding XRP. Now, if you held, you did okay. If you held it for the last 8 or 10 years, you've done okay holding XRP. It went to 365, 366. Even after the case got settled, it couldn't even break all-time highs what it did back in 2018 when it went to 380 something. It couldn't even get above them previous highs. So what was the reason? What was the purpose? Get on these big famous content creators, they telling you this or that, but buy the dip, buy the blood on the street. Yeah, you're gonna be bleeding. You keep buying and you believe in that. I'm telling you, they want be the 1% that the 99% won't be. Okay, I'm telling you right now, you better be the 1% holding Canton Network token. Because the 99% that's holding XRP, you watch. In the next couple of months, you watch where XRP goes, and you watch where Canton token goes. You watch where Bitcoin goes, and you watch where Canton token goes. You watch where Ethereum goes, and you watch where Canton token goes. And then you come back, you come back to my channel, and we'll talk. And I'll tell you more about Canton Network. All these major banks, biggest banks in America, this is their token. This is their baby. You ever sit back and think for a minute? Excuse me. You ever sit back and think for a minute? Where am I talking about supply shock on XRP? And Ripple sitting over there selling it. They're selling it by a billion a month, ain't it? They're selling a billion tokens a month. And the whole crowd and the sentiment on content on YouTube X, supply shock, gonna run out of XRP. And Ripple supposed to be the one that's using this, but they selling it every month. Why would they be selling it if they think there's going to be a supply shock, and XRP is supposed to be the golden child to move all and be used for all this liquidity, and they selling a billion tokens a month. They dumping a billion tokens a month. I'm sitting there thinking, well, like to me, they would cut back on if they about to have a supply shock, like they say they about to have, uh, with these ETFs and all this being launched. But they selling a billion tokens a month. That something don't add up there, people. It don't add up. Putting two and two together is four, right? If they sitting there selling a billion a month, and they need this to settle liquidity for stable coins, the RLUSD, and they getting rid of a billion a month. Well, they getting closer and closer to being out sometime or another in several months. I don't know how much they still hold. I quit looking up that because I found out it was a phony, a fake, and it ain't what it is. It ain't what it is. It's been in 2 or 3 bull runs now. It ain't done nothing better than $3. That's all it's gonna do. And all these famous content creators, people just love to be kissing up to. They'd be like, buy the dip, buy the blood on the street. They need to be ashamed of themselves. People out there barely making ends meet, buying money, taking what extra money they got to put in XRP, and XRP gonna dump on them. It ain't XRP. It's Canton Network. If anybody wants to get out of financial bind, y'all subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna take Canton Network to the top. If you want, subscribe to Captain America Crypto, and I promise you, I give you my word, Canton Network's going to the top, and it's gonna bypass. It's gonna kick XRP slam off out the top 10. It's gonna pass XRP. You mark my words. If you watching, it's moving up, and as this crypto market keeps crashing, it's going down further. But you watch Canton Network. You watch Canton Network. You don't believe you watch Canton Network. As they fall down, Canton Network's gonna climb up. That's just the plain truth of the fact. You not like this video, you can not like the content I put out, but I promise you one thing. When you find out, you be like, no, that's an idiot. He down in XRP for Canton Network. I'll take that. I'll accept that all day long. Cause I promise you, if you come across this video and you be like, this man don't know what he's talking about, you're gonna see that I know I'm talking what I'm talking about. You're gonna see it's Canton Network. It's the CC token. Ain't nothing. I don't care what no man got on here and talking about God showed him this or God showed him. God ain't showed him nothing about no XRP. He ain't seen no. He might have thought about it. He might have bought a whole bunch and went to bed thinking about it going to 10,000 and dreamed it. XRP will never be $10,000. Never. Never be $10,000. I'm like, man, where they get these crazy numbers? But I promise you one thing, Canton Network will go in several $100s. Now, I ain't sitting here and telling you it's gonna go to 1,000. But it will in due time. It will in time. It'll be the next token to do what Solana did. And y'all gonna be missed out. Y'all gonna miss it. Y'all gonna miss it. Because y'all believe in XRP. Keep holding XRP. I bet you half these content creators don't even hold XRP. If they do, they might hold about 50 tokens. But y'all gonna believe that they're making a living off of XRP content. I did a video tonight on XRP. I didn't down XRP in the video. I just said it's going to lose momentum. It's going down. And I said, I just gave the TA on it. It's losing momentum. It's going to go down. XRP is going to go to $100. It didn't the other day, but it's going. There's going to be other things happening in the crypto space. There's things going to happen. And in the crypto market, that's going to cause Bitcoin to drop again, and XRP is going to go down with it. XRP was the weakest token that I seen yesterday over there in the market. When Bitcoin's pulling back, that's the first thing you're supposed to look at. What tokens holding up? What cryptos or altcoins is holding up the strongest? That's the ones you want to hold. You want to look even Bitcoin Cash. Y'all, I'm telling you, it held up good. In the next bull run cycle, there ain't no telling what Bitcoin Cash is going to go to. It could go to 5, 10,000. I don't know, but it held up good. I don't even. Let's see what it's at right now. Let me go back over and put it on the screen. Let's see where Bitcoin Cash is at. Look at that. Bitcoin Cash is back up at $527. That's the tokens like that's where you need to be looking. And it went up to $686 and it started pulling back. Well, all it done was it was in this trend line. It pushed up and above the trend line, hit that other trend line there and come back down back into this channel I got right here. It tried to get back above it, and that's when we had the crash. And it came down. It just come from 541. It did get to 426. And look at it. It's sitting back at 526. I don't know what the deal is behind Bitcoin Cash, but if it drops any more, if it goes back down to $300 or $400, I'm gonna get me some Bitcoin Cash, because this is the tokens that you want to be invested in, the ones that really don't pull back much in this when Bitcoin pulls back. Even Sui, it pulled back from $2. It pulled back 50%. No, it pulled back a little bit more than 50%. Oh, this since it's been pulling back. Uh, it's been yesterday. I mean, it's been coming back to a bear market. Uh, but it was up here back on January the 6th. Well, this is the 6th, a month ago, $2, and it's pulled all the way back to $1, and it's going down further. Uh, I'm looking for it to go down to 53 cents. Just to be honest with you, let's see what the if it loses. Well, there's nothing. There's no. Let's say 30 minutes. There got to be a no. There's no support level there. No, there is no support level there. So that lets me know right there that the next support level is right there. You're gonna see Sui come down to 78 cents. 78 cents. It's gonna come down to 78 cents. I had it right there. It would come to 89 cents, and that would be the lowest it goes. But no, it come all the way down to 78 cents. You can't time these markets right every time. Uh, but I got Canton Network right. I got it right. I had it come down just a little bit more. It come down to 156, and I had it at 159, and it got right there to the bottom of that support zone right there, that support level, and back up she went. Didn't hardly pull back none. Didn't hardly pull back none, y'all. Still in an upward trend, and she's going right on up. When volume start, look at the volume starting to come back in there now. You're gonna see her pass this resistance right here, and she's gonna go right on up to a 19.5 cent. You watch and see. That'll give her enough of room when Bitcoin pulls back again on the next leg down. That'll give her room to pull back a little bit to these support levels and hold and keep right on going. So I brought it to you. I spent a little bit more time on this right here. This is my baby right here, Canton Network. Uh, Everybody's got their chosen one. This is mine right here, Canton Network, my chosen crypto. It's gonna surpass. It's gonna go past uh, all of them. It's gonna have a hard time to get past Bitcoin, but it's gonna go past. It's gonna go past XRP, and then it's gonna go past Ethereum. But this is my baby right here. Ask my wife. I love me some Canton Network. I got her buying Canton Network. She watches it every day. She wants more. I said, this baby, this right here, Canton Network, this right here is going, this in the next bull run, this is going to retire us right here. Canton Network. Canton Network. Get you some while you can, while it's cheap. This is the golden child right here. So subscribe to the channel. You want to see some more? I've been on here 30 minutes with Canton Network, and nobody might not look at it for 30 minutes, but I love talking about Canton Network. So y'all subscribe to the channel. If you made it this far, thank you. And hit the like button. And we'll see you on the next. I'll update you again tomorrow on the Canton Network. God bless you.